Gentlemen, all right, so I think we have an issue here. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze this coolant hose. Listen and look. Part B, there is a small hose right there going onto a nipple on the throttle body, I think that is. And as you can see, the hose there is completely deteriorated and should probably be replaced along with the elbow. I think this hose, yeah, it's that one back there, that runs, I don't even know. I know I've seen that hose. That might be the little one that plugs into the fuel filter. Why would it want to vent throttle bodies to a fuel filter? That's what it looks like. So we got to deal with that too while we're here. Feel very good about how that went together. I replaced the two O-rings. This time it was quite easy. Everything clicked right into place without any pops. Had to rescue that hose clamp again, but it's back, and this is now correct. Full of coolant. Once we get that elbow done, Ken, and I'd say you're ready for plenum assembly. Fixed. Driving around Southern California, just M cars out the ass. Love it. So it's not morning, it's almost morning. It's 11:40 here on Monday night. Monday's been a catch-up day after a fun weekend. So mail and house stuff and chores and taking out the trash and the cat litter because my dad's not here to do his chores, so I have to do them. That was kind of the morning. This afternoon I headed up to the shop and worked on Kennan's M5 a little bit. Unfortunately, well, he was able to get the plenum back on over the weekend, which is good news. Yesterday, Sunday, the battery died. Yesterday the plans were to go up there and take the belly pan's engine and transmission pan, put them in a plastic bag, take them over to a coin-operated car wash, power wash the shit off of them, bring them home, and then further degrease and reinstall. But the problem is, as he got there, he realized there's a puddle of coolant under the car. Not good. Car is not run, hasn't started it, none of that, it's leaking coolant. So apart came the upper plenum, and he figured out where those three tubes go from the thermostat housing into bank 1 and bank 2 cooling ports, whatever you call those, and then the third one, the center one, goes to the oil and coolant heat exchanger. It's leaking there. Now, he didn't realize that yesterday. He thought it was somewhere else, like we cracked something else, tapping on the housing to get it to come off. No, it is that. I was able to take one of the coolant hoses and squeeze it today and just find a bunch of bubbles coming out there. So I took everything back apart, replaced two O-rings that had gotten pinched on the way in, put a bunch of silicone paste on them, put them back, torqued everything back to spec again, refilled the cooling system, and then I find out again, after starting the car, it passed the squeeze test, but the starting the car, now the right one is leaking. So those of you who have changed in a 62 thermostat know exactly what I'm talking about. There's 6 O-rings, 4 of a larger size and 2 of a smaller size. And popping those things in, you have like a 50% chance that it just shears the O-ring and tears it, and then it's going to leak. So unfortunately, this sucks. We're going to replace all 3 pipes. We ordered 12 of one O-ring and 6 of the other, so we're just going to keep going and keep trying until we get it. So that's kind of where we stand. I also found a vacuum line that had shredded and deteriorated and fallen apart. Replaced that. I had some vacuum line in stock, 1/4 inch, that I popped in there. And then tonight we went over, met Larissa in La Jolla at Duke's, had an awesome dinner, went back to her place, hung out a little bit. I just got home, I'm exhausted, it's cold outside, I've taken out the trash. It is Monday night and I'm going to bed. So we're gonna get caught up on these things tomorrow. I'll talk to you then. Good night.